Ross Jeffries told me that back in the days of Project Hollywood, other guys from the game would regularly meet up Mel's Diner, such as yourself, Ross Jeffries, Neil Strauss, and Owen Cook. Who else was there, and what would you guys talk about?
There are three locations that every cold approach pickup must go through with your target, with your woman of interest, we'll call her now. The first comfort location is in the attraction location. So you meet the girl and her group, and then you move to the nearby comfort building location to build at least enough comfort to get her comfortable enough to want to bounce with you out of the venue and go to the second venue, which is usually a place to eat, right? You've got your attraction location to meet a girl, then you move her, bounce her after 25 to 40 minutes. You bounce her to a C2 location, that's mid game, where you are on a date with the girl, basically. And if you do it the same night, you're on an instant date with the girl. And then finally, you get them back to your house and seduction can take place, mutual seduction, right? You're just providing an opportunity for her to pursue you. So all pickups go through three physical locations. C1 location, which is the smoking section, near the dance floor of the, wherever you met her. Then a place to go eat, perhaps. Mel's Diner was 45 seconds away from the seduction location, which was the house, which can afford you some privacy. We had the trifecta at Project Hollywood. Project Hollywood was right behind Mel's Diner. It was right behind it, overlooking Mel's Diner. So Mel's Diner became a mecca for pickup. People would show up at Mel's Diner hoping to get a glimpse of us. And then if, the stars aligned, they could come back with us to our after parties. And we had after parties at Dean Martin's old pad. It was absolutely fun, wild, outrageous. And then it got a little weird, as is written about in the book, The Game. Everyone who's read the book knows the weirdness that took place. If you haven't read the book, The Game, and you're into pickup, by all means, pick up that book by Neil Strauss. It is a page turner.
Definitely. Me and Blaze were talking about that actually recently, like Mel's Diner. Comparing it to ancient Greece, they would go to, I don't know, the whatever the place is called. I get confused between the Italian one and the Greek one, but that temple or whatever, like philosophers, there would be Plato there and Aristoteles. It's like that's Mel's Diner. That's like the equivalent, same fucking thing.
Well, they have good shakes. That's how we would convince women to come to Mel's Diner. Oh, you haven't had a Mel's Diner milkshake yet? Oh, well, you've got to come. It's world famous. And that's reason enough. It's almost like saying to a woman,
It
have
is
you seen my
now.
fish? Have you seen my fish? You should come back to the house, see my fish. You just need an excuse. Any excuse will do. If she jumps for you know, the desire to see her fish, then by all means, uh, you know, make your moves.
And then
Uh,
when you get her back there,
yeah.
you can say, "Do fish cough?" I read on a Snapple cap, right?
My
And most
Snapple
of those
cap.
things weren't even true or something. Like there was a study, it's like half of it is bullshit or something.
It's actually a gambit that I demonstrated on Conan O'Brien, either the first or second time I was on the show. And it goes like this. Did you know that fish cough? Fish cough. My mind is blown. You know where I learned that? On the back of a Snapple cap. Snapple cap fun facts I've learned are not all true. You have to go to the website to see which ones are true and which ones aren't true. So now I don't know.
Uh,
Do fish cough? Who knows? End of opener. That's an opener. It's a way of initiating a chat with somebody without telegraphing interest, and you could do it in a group just by opening with, "Did you know that fish cough?" It's a much more interesting way of initiating a conversation than saying, "Hey, how you doing? Where you from?"
How
mm.
you
It's too
doing?
loaded. It's too loaded. Act.
How you doing?
That's an opener too, though. Hey,
But it
how you
creates too much
doing? You got to
interest.
do it. If you're gonna do the "Hey, how you doing" opener, you have to make it exaggerated. It has to be, "Hey, how you doing?"
Or you
It's
could
got to be
just like
blatantly fun. You know.
you could recite like the French lesson, his pathetic French attempts of speaking, "La flim fleur," or whatever the fuck.